Okay, so I wanted to test a little bit of just some homemade crap I made for expedient tinder sources. I don't guess I actually made this rope, but it's some, I've got like 80 foot of this that I got for free, helping clean somebody's barn out. I don't know if this is, I don't know what exactly material this rope is, but I want to test its ability to take spark, and I might end up waxing it. And, you know, obviously did an Altoids can, melted some tea lights onto some jute rope here, so I'm going to see how well this takes spark. And I think a lot of it depends on the wax itself. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to get out and mess around with this and try some different stuff with it. So I guess for starters, I'm just going to kind of see how, you know, I'm just going to put this down and see what it does for, not that I'm really going to time it, but just see what it would do if it was just a straight up stick put in the fire. You know, if you could use this in a wet weather scenario. Try to get it good and hot. I'm just gonna let that sit there and burn. I guess the other trick here is, I've got a piece here that I've kind of busted up. I'm gonna see if a ferro rod will spark this if I unravel it quite a bit and just kind of gnarl it up. Maybe take a knife and kind of bust this up a little bit, but I know that Vaseline will take a spark pretty good, but I'm just gonna kind of rough this up with a knife here. Spread that out. Yeah, we're just gonna try the old Coghlan ferro rod on this. See how that works. Kind of goes out pretty easy. Bust this up a little bit more. That looks like it's taking a while to burn though. The full-on kind of solid thing, if you, a solid little piece, you know, you hit it with a lighter, it seems to kind of stick with it. That's cool. We can fray this up a little bit better. I'm just gonna fray this on the tree real quick, like use my knife and kind of pull through. Kind of busted up them fibers a little better on a rock. I gotta say, I'm actually kind of impressed with the burn time with this thing. It just kind of keeps going, and I mean, if it just burns all the way across it, man, that ain't bad. I mean, I've seen a lot of this stuff online, but if I have it at home, I just try to whip it together myself. I'm just gonna set that back down. Looks like that one has taken off pretty good. I guess I just needed to bust that up on the end a little bit better for for it to take off of a ferro rod. And then that thing just keeps going. It's a lot smaller, but I mean, you could put that in the middle of a sort of some wet stuff and probably have a little bit better chance of getting it going. I don't know. That's not a bad little set there. Using the old Mora can spool and the cheap Academy ferro rod. Alright, so I'm gonna get to trying that big chunk that's not waxed or anything. I'm gonna see how that takes. Okay, so I just kind of put this out for some room to do the bigger piece here. Sort of unraveled from its twist together, so. But I mean, if I thought about doing some of this as sort of a char material, you know, almost try to char cloth it and see how that worked. We'll see how this burns. I'm gonna unravel 2 of these strands of it, and then I'm just gonna leave the third one in the middle. This stuff busts up pretty easy as long as you're not gonna. This might actually make some great char material, like some char cloth. So I'm just gonna. It's almost like just an easy bird's nest, I guess. If I carried some little links of that, put some extra grass around it or something, but it's got a little solid piece in the center, and then I'll just. This should just spark right up. I mean, if it don't, I'll be really surprised, unless the material is some kind of flame retardant thing. Press that into the bundle. That might work better paired with some dry grass, but it'll take. There's no doubt about that. Just kind of blow that back into a flame. I don't know why it went out, but I mean, that lasted quite a while, so I don't know, I'm kind of impressed with the little wax rope that you just kind of leave twisted together. And that's burning better than I thought after that first ignition and it went out. That's not bad. That's pretty dang cool. Alright, well, I just kind of felt like getting out and doing that little test on some of the stuff I had put together. Just different tenders for little improvised fire kits. You go in multiple different bags. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching the little test. I'm actually kind of impressed with the jute ropes with the wax on it. I've never really tried that because I just either made char cloth or something like that, but that's kind of got a pretty long burn time. It eventually went out, but let's see here. Yeah, you can just light that thing back up. So, I mean, theoretically, a guy could reuse that, you know, if he didn't stick it exactly in the middle of the bundle there. But, I don't know, this just felt like some fun testing, and I hadn't had a whole lot of time this week. Got some vehicle problems, so been kind of dealing with that. Just thought this would be a fun video, you know, kind of get out here early and test some of this stuff out. Just a few things I'd whipped together the last week or so. Still working on the shelter build, obviously, but I got a bunch of extra wood and stuff out here to try to get going more on that. Just having vehicle problems, so it's coming a little slow, but still working on that. I hope you guys liked the video. Any suggestions on other things to try for fire starters or things like that, I'm open to it. Yeah, I'll try and have some other content out this week, and I'll try to get some kind of progress report on the backyard base camp shelter thing. So thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you next time.